Hey, Fox here. So EA said by grinding the solos, we can get a 93 overall card for free. So I want to go through and basically rank them about which cards I think you should get for your free 93 overall, and I'll give my reasoning on why. You can see all the other cards right here. I have them lined up across the top for the cards, but here's all the other cards, the lower cards. We talked about them in my other video that you guys saw already, the Ramcheck. So these 91s, 92s won't be ranked. We'll get to the 93s. So let's go right away. Let's start at the last one, McCoy. Gerald McCoy, while he's got an okay stat mix, I feel like his block shed power moves are a little bit low. He's a little too balanced on power move and finesse move to really make him a good pass rush specialist. I kind of want a little bit higher on one or the other, like to get those to mid-90s to try to get as close to 99 as possible, to get basically the highest difference between him and the offensive lineman that he's going to be going against. So the defensive tackle, Gerald McCoy, I'm going to rank as the last one that you want to get. Jason Peters, left tackle. Now, I hate this card because you see his pass block, run block. Pass block doesn't mean a lot. Pass block finesse at left tackle. It really depends on which guy you're going against. If you're going against somebody like a Lawrence Taylor with a power move, he's a little bit better. But against a guy with a more finesse move, somebody that maybe has like the Bosa that's coming out, his pass block finesse isn't the greatest. But the run block, pass block, it's fine. It's a good card. The problem is the guys that he's going against are going to be much better and more impactful for you, because linemen in this game, as you've seen by my power-up squad and how long they can hold blocks against very solid defensive linemen, they aren't that big of a difference on the O-line, in my opinion. There is a little bit of an opinion. I definitely think run block matters more than pass block in this game. If you want to run the ball better, you need higher run block. All right, moving on. Now, Kamara, I was thinking about ranking last. Now, you're going to be like, whoa, Kamara, this guy's great. Stats look great. The problem with Kamara is if you're going to add a free 93 overall to your team, you want a difference maker. And I'm not saying Kamara can't be a difference maker. He can. The issue is Ricky. Ricky Williams is already on your team and free and this overall. So why would you get a second player here? I would actually, the only reason I put Kamara this high is because of who he is and his stats. But I honestly think he's probably the worst one to get. So maybe I should move him down to dead last. But yeah, sucks. Ricky ruins running backs. All right, let's move up. Thielen, I think I would take next at, what was it, number 6. So Thielen, 89 speed, 6'2", solid. Not exactly the glitchiest guy. Good route running, catching. We'll see what he's like after the catch, but really not anything glitchy on this card that I think is going to stand out too much. So if you're a Vikings fan, go ahead and grab him. If you got like a Vikings theme team, I think it'll be good for you. But for regular teams, I think there are much better receivers out there than Mr. Thielen. All right, next one for your free. Jurrell Casey. Now, he's got a little bit better stats than we saw from the McCoy. If you want to compare the block shed power, he's got +2 and +3 on them for his card to McCoy. So this card, I definitely think is better in your 3-4 defense. If I was playing a 4-3, I would hesitate to get Casey unless you want to put him at defensive tackle. But I still don't. I can see him for those 3-4 sets. Go ahead and grab yourself a Jurrell Casey. I think he's going to do some nice damage for you. He's going to be right in for a long time. Stick him and forget him. But again, there are better cards as we keep moving up too. So number 4, Myles Jack. If you run a 4-3, this is the guy if you run a 4-3 and want to boost your defense. This is basically a Bobby Bell on your team. Block shedding, solid. Speed, solid. Height, 6'1", okay for a linebacker. The play rec, you're gonna hopefully it'll be solid as a user, but this is really a CPU linebacker in a 4-3 that you can kind of just set and forget, and then use your middle linebacker, your Shazier, and maybe your outside linebacker, depending on who you have. If you decide to use your LT or something like that, like your boy Savage does. All right, so Jack right there, number 4. Number 3, Darius Slay. You're like, whoa, Slay at number 3? What the heck? I'll get why the improvement, why he's at number 3. 92 speed on the power up, 93 speed, and with the power up you can get into 95 zone, and then Coach Madden and full lockdown defense gets them to 99 zone coverage on a cornerback. Now we know 99 zone isn't quite like 91 last year. It's not as glitchy as it was. It's still very solid though. He could play man and zone. Decent press, nothing crazy there, but overall a very good corner. His flashback played well for me. I had him on my squad for a while. Well, his power up, because I think I used maybe a power up pass on him if I Or maybe I did. I don't remember. Or maybe I used his flashback. I can't recall. But I think Slay, good card. Go ahead and grab him. Solid. I think this might be everybody's number one. But I do like Mahomes here. I think he's probably in the running for the best quarterback in the game with these stats. If you can get go deep, maxed out tier 6, 97 throw power. Even if you get his power up to 98 throw power, I don't think it's necessary because it's quite expensive to get that power up. So I go 97 throw power, 90 accuracy deep, hits all the thresholds for accuracy, has a cannon for an arm, 79 speed is more than enough. It's not exactly a glitchy. It's not Mike Vick speed, of course. So you can still make an argument that Vick is the best quarterback in the game still. But Mahomes seems to hit everything you want him to hit, do everything you want to do, not short, 6'3", solid sized quarterback. So he's my favorite because I think if you don't have a quarterback, go ahead and grab Mahomes. I think you'll be set for a long time, unless you like rotating your quarterback a lot, or maybe if you have a different player, if Cam Newton's your favorite quarterback, or you get maybe Tom Brady is or whatever, then you're fine not using Mahomes and going down to like Slay or something. But overall, solid list. Number one, of course, is Taiwan. Taiwan, always number one. Always get them when you can. So go ahead and do that. But otherwise, the rest of the list will go right back down it. Mahomes, Slay, Jack, Casey, Thielen, Peters, McCoy, Kamara. So those are the ones. That's the list I suggest you guys go ahead and grab by doing your free solos or your time consuming, however long they're going to be. So you do your solos, get them for free, and enjoy the new addition to your team. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who are you guys shooting for your 93 overall that you can get from solos? But that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow.